I'm going to read first an older poem that I wrote between starting the MA and admitting. It's called Egg, so here we go. You rest, fragile as eggshell, and heavy as before the crack, the yoke of you lolling on my shoulder. I don't notice the calls of birds, but you hear the blackbirds coupling across the car park. You are happy because of fresh lambs and pecks at bark and cigarettes, though before your lens can claim it, it's flown. Photography is about time, mourning its passing, it is nostalgia, embraced. But for you, it's the street lamp flare in an empty day, discovering the times and days the moon appears, creating ghosts whose sighs overlay themselves, smudging their shapes. You rest, frail against me. We are making eggs together, their solid weight. Yeah, I thought I'd start with that one, which Caroline Duffy helped me rename. It used to be called Yolk, now it's called Egg. So there you go. That is, yeah. And then I was going to read another egg one, so I'm starting with a food theme. So yeah, this one actually, Martin, who helped organise tonight, his workshops actually helped me edit this poem. So this poem is meant to be a take on a gazelle. It's called Breaking Eggs. I've been turning over a pebble in my mind, the size of an egg. It is a yellow shade speckled as an egg. Time has been sandpapered down, rough edges of the past smoothed out, oval as an egg. Cracking it open, the yolk stains, whisking whites into froth, tumbled as an egg. Memory is not self-contained, it is brittle, easy to break if careless, dropped as an egg. I made pancakes for breakfast with almonds, the morning clucked as a hen does over an egg. Rebecca, you said, these pancakes are great. My palm held yours, light as an egg. Yeah, so those are my egg/love poems, and this is my chicken poem, which is for Sarah, who's a vegetarian. Hello, Sarah, in the front there. Yeah, so Sarah's my girlfriend, and so these are my poems kind of for her, and yet also combined with food, and yeah, so my obsessions combined. That's good. Yeah, I was going to introduce this by saying this has been described as a poem about, it's a love poem disguised as a chicken poem. That's how it's been described. So, one-piece chicken. I bring a box of one-piece chicken home, chew deep-fried skin from the bone, suck the gristle from my fingernails. But don't you care, you ask, how it died, how it lived, who fed those torn-off beaks? You remind me that pork, bacon, gammon, ham are all pig. Lying awake, the chicken piece squawks in my belly, stripped wings jostle. You don't want to share my toothbrush anymore. At work, I eat meat, secretly stuff myself, revel in the hot-held breast, fresh in burger buns. When you can't see me, I dab it into ketchup. The lukewarm flesh and red of its death, how the blood must have pumped from its small body. Would it make a pint? Did it shine with the sheen of my own? I imagine you, clear-skinned, judging my heartless gut. Won't you kiss me, deeply, trustingly, my meat-fed mouth? Yeah, that's a fun one to read. It's always enjoyable. Yeah, and then I was going to move on from foods and garden-themed poems, because I wrote some. We all kind of got a bit into sonnet sequences, which I think was Adam's fault because he was into them. So we were like, yeah. So this one was my sonnet sequence. So I think I'm just going to read the first one and the last one because it's 7 and that's quite a lot. So I'll just read the first and the last. So garden number 1. I have known so much sky in this life, I need to be reminded of the ground. The soaked tug at my flesh, a stream of soil from foot to earth. These strewn seeds, my eyes, my sight leafing from me, climbing from the compost nasturtiums, crouch at ankles like small forts. I lean against the door, consider gardens, ponder the need for roots. Mine have swallowed whatever the weather has offered. They are tangled, deep and mossy, have grasped the earth, sunk into pavements, stopped me falling. We swept up pine needles from the Christmas tree, their green dulled to a rusty brown. They mutter of a New Year's solemn turn, the green shoots about colour. A blackbird sings to its mate from a lamppost, the shrill love of it in early mornings, when the frost sheds another coat and we slip out of the warm snail we made in the quilt. The root of my tongue, dry, fragile, the sharing of tea and croaking speech. The paving stones darkened with rain and cloud, a river flows at the back of a field. The forecast is patches of sun later. I have known so much sky in this life. I think I'm going to end on a watery one, just to cover all bases. I don't know. Yeah, poems and their sessions. I was going to read Sarah, which was a poem I wrote for one of the waitresses at work who was pregnant, and she used to talk a lot about it, and it kind of got into this poem, and her name was Sarah, so I thought I'd read the Sarah poem. We live and laugh and love, and children come, paddling through our flesh. Handprints like ripples press against her stomach's skin, taut as fruit. She is ripe. The baby rests to the left of her body. She gets shoulder cramp, rib ache and back pain stronger in the left side, body heavy with child. Its slow process of maturing inside her, dictating how she sleeps, the actions of her organs. We come like this, wading through blood, drowning as our first breath of air becomes a yell, our vulnerability alive. We live and laugh and love, and if children come, we will have spent years building the sea they paddle in. So thank you all. I guess that's it then. Time will ask once. That'll be it. Unless Martin, do you want to read a poem, Martin? Martin helped organise it, so can we clap Martin please, and the people that get for having us to stay here. There is also still some white wine at the back if anyone wanted the free white wine. For some reason we have more white than red. All poets were into red, but that's okay. And thank you, Adam, for coming and hosting and introducing. So thank you, everyone. Okay, great. See you all.